5-run first, obviously, is just what the doctor orders in baseball games. At least something early. It's kind of weird. You know, a lot of people will bunt early on just to get a run because college baseball, the team that scores first, they win significantly more than they do in MLB. But we made some good choices, pitch selection, got a couple breaks. You know, I was pleased overall with the group. Bryce was not, you know, the normal Bryce Hubbard. There was a lot of big misses. And, you know, he's so good that he can still give you 5 2/3 or whatever he gave us, and you know, navigate through it. But, we got a little sloppy there at the end, but I think how many times we walked forward. But all in all, it's a good ball game. Proud of him.
You talked about, I mean, the scoring first, I think it's 3 5-run innings, all of them in the first couple innings of the game this week. How much does that kind of take the wind, do you think, out of another team when that happens to them early on?
It's so much easier to go out and pitch. You know, close games, and you're thinking your offense is crap, and they're not going to score, and I gotta be perfect. I gotta do this, do that. You know, that's no way to go about, you know, trying to pitch. And you know, when you can jump out and get going, start fast, that's awesome. Definitely helps.
How much of that helps too, just with the position players and kind of playing loose and just having fun when you have a lead like that?
Oh yeah, anytime you jump out and guys are feeling good about themselves, and you know, kind of get you going. I mean, we scored a few more later on, but you know, I didn't feel like we sat on it. You know, like I forget what game it was when I felt like we kind of had a 4 or 5 inning lull and weren't really into it. But you know, guys are learning from their mistakes. You know, guys are learning and growing. That's what it's about.
Trayton probably wouldn't have been in the lineup today were it not for James last night with the what is it? Probably minor injury, right? You said for James.
Yeah.
But I guess what's it say about him taking advantage of it, and how nice is it? I mean, he gets the moment, and just takes full advantage of it.
Next man up. You know, I pulled him aside after the ball game and told him, I said, that's what it's about. You know, we knew he was special because he's a throwback. He plays with his hair on fire. He doesn't care where he plays. And he can play literally all of them. And you know, he's extremely valuable. And, for him to go out and let him get 4, he's 4 for 4, huh? It's pretty smart to have him on the bench for 3 weeks.
Are you going to roll with him again tomorrow?
Yeah. He deserves to play. He was going to play today somewhere, regardless. And again, we made a little tweak with the swing, and his BP's been, you know, 60% better. You know, he can. Again, he was a guy that would get so far turned, he was literally seeing out of one eye. And there was some swings that were like, wait a minute now, you know, back early on, and he just got to where now when he goes, both eyes are still, you know, something crazy simple like that. A lot of times I remember Griffey Jr. just looking out at the pitcher, making sure they were both exaggerating the heck out of it. So we love him though.
You say you can play anywhere. You're gonna have him do what you did, play them all in the
He
game?
can do it a lot better than I did. I can promise you that. He can run, he can throw, he's got a cannon, he's got power, and he's, again, just to watch him play is fun. I mean, he cut that ball off, kept the guy going from third, kept the guy scoring on the ball that got all the way to the wall. You know, Jaime had one down the right field line that he did correctly and got to it quick. Little things, they matter.
Outside of, I believe, his last year in high school, he also played football. And just, yeah, like you said, also playing all 9 positions. Just that ability to compete in different sports and also compete all over the field. Just how much does it help a freshman when they're coming in first year?
You know, 11 had a lot of brothers come through, and I was with him for quite a few years. And it was amazing how many of the brothers, the one that you favored, the way he went about his business, he played football and the other one didn't. You know, we tell people all the time, you can get hurt doing anything. Don't let somebody tell you you need to be sports specific in, you know, 9th grade. You go play it. Go play football. Go play basketball, because what it teaches you, you know, the toughness in football, the athleticism in basketball, the endurance in basketball, you know, it helps you in baseball, but you don't get it from baseball, you know. And a lot of Jimbo used to talk about how he liked baseball players because they can think. We're playing a thinking man's game. So, you know, I always said, go play anything. And you know, he's a guy that's, you can see he played football. He ain't afraid of contact. He'll stay in there and take a hit by pitch. And he's not afraid to take extra bases and do what's needed to win.
Brock talked Tuesday about the importance of staying even when things are going well, staying even when things aren't going well. This team, I mean, had been struggling, definitely needed a week like this. How impressive have you been? I mean, coming out Thursday, building on Tuesday, coming out tonight, building on Thursday, just really not being content with the one big win, but really building on them impressively.
Well, they still know that everything's still in front of us. You know, nothing's set. You look at the scores every day, and you're like, "What in the world is?" You know, it's with COVID and everybody having another year. Everybody's good. You know, the recruiting is such that it used to be, you know, nobody got into your backyard. Now that's not the case. People are coming in, getting Florida kids. We're going and getting guys from other states. It's just the landscape's really changed.
Alex goes yard for the third straight day, and this time with authority to the backside. Is that kind of the picture-perfect swing you envisioned when you first came here?
It's one of the hardest balls I've ever seen hit in the opposite field. I forgot to check TrackMan, but and he came around third, and I said, there it is, that's the best one ever. And, you know, he's got power. And the pro people want to see the guys that can go that way as well. You know, the pull side power, yeah, the guy that played in Baltimore all those years that, you know, he couldn't do anything to the opposite field. He struck out a ton. You know, they're getting away from that because you better be able to go to the opposite field and do damage as well.
You're seeing Tyler in and out of the lineup, your decision to put him in the leadoff spot tonight and the impact that he had?
Well, it's going to be a situation where we're going to have different lineups, and we're going to be doing different things, and based upon metrics and analytics of things, and you know, he can hit. You know, he's always had that innate ability to speed up and slow down, and get the barrel on it, and taking walks and knowing the strike zone. You know, he did his thing. He gave us RBI and a run.
Davis was obviously a weapon for you guys the last 2 years, but it feels like he's taken a whole step forward this year. And he's also able to do it in a lot of different roles than he's done before. Just what's been the key for him to kind of expand everything he's done for you guys this year?
Again, there's not one specific thing. He works hard. Jimmy's really good at what he does, and he wants to get better. You know, he wants to pitch in the big leagues. But the misses are small, and the stuff is even, you know, better than it was. He can land that splitter. You know, his strike rate on that is a lot higher than it used to be. And the breaking ball, remember, the breaking ball used to be 76 miles an hour, now it's 82. So he's really improved. He's a force down there.